Okay, now we have topic, text, structure, and purpose. So there are passages where we have to understand how the structure is organized, what is the purpose of the text, what is the purpose of the passage given according to the author's viewpoint. So this is our question 4, passage 4. The following text is from John Bunyan's, he is the writer, 1678, religious allegory. What is allegory? It's a poem. It can be a part of prose as well, but it is written in that format. That looks like an excerpt taken from poem, right? That poem name is Pilgrim's Progress. It means it is about a person who is on progress, who is marching on a path which is taking him to a pilgrimage, right? So this you can see, you can make out, it's a part of a poem only, poetry section. Now let's read this. The hill though high, I covet to ascend. Covet means I want to ascend. The author wants to ascend the hill. Ascending the hill is his aim. The difficulty will not me offend. He won't stop anytime, however the difficult path is. For I perceive the way to life lies here. For means because. For has two meanings, okay? It means because as well. To keep this in mind, this means because here. Because I believe the way to life lies here, because the writer says he knows the way, the actual meaning, the real meaning of life is only when he climbs up the mountain, when he surmounts it. Come, pluck up heart, let's neither faint nor fear. Better thou difficult, the right way to go, than wrong, thou easy, where the end is woe. Woe means misery. Okay. So the writer is saying that he wants to ascend the hill, which is too high, and he will not stop any time. However, the path looks so difficult because he knows the actual meaning is in going ahead, not stopping at a stage. Now he says, come pluck up heart means become resolute, and he won't stop. And why? Because thou difficult, the right way to go. The right way is difficult, still he will keep going. However, it is difficult than the wrong way. And wrong way is easy, but that way is leading to misery. It is leading to some state which is full of sadness. So he doesn't want to adopt that way, right? So we have understood this excerpt taken from the poem, The Pilgrim's Progress. Now the question is, which choice best states the main purpose of the text? Main purpose of the text means the main idea, the theme. What is the theme in these lines? Okay, it is about to solace oneself that it's all right to not take the righteous path if the challenge is insurmountable. Okay, this point says, is the writer trying to solace somebody, trying to convince somebody, pacify somebody that, okay, it is all right if you are not taking the right path because it is challenging, so it is okay with him. But it is not what is said in our lines. So we will exclude this. Okay, is he trying to persuade oneself to triumph over, means to win over the challenge when it seems insurmountable, when it seems difficult? This is what he has mentioned in the poem as well, difficult. Okay, so is he trying to convince, motivate the reader that you should keep going and accept the challenge and triumph over it, however it looks too difficult to achieve? This is what he is saying. This is the theme, this is the main idea. Yes, it is. Now let's move with C. To assess the challenge the hill puts forth and plan the best way to ascend it. Is challenging, something challenging is put by the plan that he has made. The writer hasn't made any plan. He doesn't have any will to put forth any plan how to ascend it. No plans are discussed here. So this is out of the loop. To evaluate the right and wrong paths and choose one, no evaluation is given by the author. He is not evaluating which path is wrong, which path is right. He is just saying there are two paths. Right is difficult and wrong is easy. This much is said only. So we cannot think anything beyond the writer's perspective. What we have to look at is only the writer's opinion, what he is trying to say, what he is putting in his context. So we are done with option A, which is the right option. So this is our right answer. Question tags. Now you can understand better. Yes, it is about reading. It requires extensive reading. It's about craft and structure, how the passage is organized. Text structure, that is the main skill, and it is also the topic that we have covered. Not paired text, no graphics, and level was a little hard because it is from poetry. It is a poem, and it is the reference of a poem that name is Pilgrim's Progress.